maybe she wanted to die. What's the word?
I don't know.
Provoked him on purpose. So she didn't have to work for him anymore.
Oh my god, yeah. It's the only explanation I'm accepting now.
Yes. So he did good by her.
Yeah.
What she wanted. You're welcome. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you. You've saved the scene for me. But yeah, so that then leads on to the next episode, which we'll be recording for 8 minutes, so I'm going on to it.
Okay.
Where Aduto is mad at Horobi for having killed Izu, which I understand, but also maybe give her a backup then. Especially because last time it happened, she almost died, but they just managed to save her. So it's like, you'd have thought at that point, you'd have thought, oh shit, I'm not going through this again, sod it, have a backup.
Yeah, he could keep it safe, like he keeps them safe.
Exactly. But, yeah, no, she's not...
Nobody else knows.
Exactly. But, yeah, no, she's not allowed a backup. So at that point, it's like, you knew this could happen. You were faced with this before. The fact that you're still prioritising the company over this real alive person means you're a bit of a dickhead.
Yeah.
Like, he knew. Horobi didn't know that she didn't have a backup, but he knew and decided to do nothing about it.
Was he there at the time?
Everybody was out at the time.
Well, he could have said, back off.
Yeah, you'd have thought.
It's getting a bit, touchy.
Yeah. So at the point...
Back off before you get deaded.
At this point, Jin was there, Fuwa and Yua was there, and I'm pretty sure Aduto was there. But, like, a lot of people were there at the time. Nobody did anything. And, but yeah, so that leads on to the next episode where Aduto takes an Arc key. So his, like, Henshin Kamen Rider form thing is now based on the Arc, with Arc powers and everything. She's a bit mean to do against Horobi, who's been hacked by the Arc for 12 years.
Well, it'll make him want to be more aggressive towards him, wouldn't you think?
I think you would, wouldn't you?
Or scared.
Yeah. But so he starts hunting Horobi down. Like, actively goes to their home at daybreak, the city place, trying to find him.
I thought you meant, in the morning.
The break of day. He set out at the break of day.
Yeah, I generally thought that's what you meant. You went at daybreak. You went first thing in the morning. just before they got up, so you could kill him in his bed as he slept. Like an ambush.
Oh, that's what happened now then. But yes.
At dawn.
Yes, he got off at dawn. While they were sleeping. So we see him, like, actively going around trying to hunt him down.
Is there another place called, like, Nightfall or Twilight? Or...
There should be now. There is a reason why it's called Daybreak. I can't remember. Probably because the scene that reveals it pisses me off or something, I don't know. But yeah, so he's trying to hunt Horobi down, and then they fight. And it's just so... It's weird, because it's so symbolic that Aduto is trying to hunt Horobi down to kill him, even though Izu should not be permanently dead because she should have a backup. Meanwhile, Horobi is now a part of this revolution, and the protests happening because human gear are treated like crap. So the protests that Horobi is kind of spearheading about, equality for human gear and everything, but apparently that's an evil thing to do. To, like, want equality and everything.
Yeah.
So now Aduto is... And it's so hard when Aduto is claiming that he treats them equally, but clearly he doesn't. So it's completely just empty words. But yeah, so Aduto and Horobi fight. Aduto's about to kill Horobi, but then Jin gets in the way, and he dies instead.
Right.
And that's...
By whose hand?
Aduto.
Right.
And it's... Which... He killed Jin before, and he did not seem to care. But now all of a sudden... Now that Horobi is reacting to Jin's death. Obviously, Anato has to be shoved into that because he has to be a part of everything. Like, even when Horribee breaks free from the Ark in the first place, Anato has to show up at the last minute, shouting, "Horribee, is this really what you want?" Because he has to be a part of everything.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
because he was trying to kill Horribee.
Yeah.
Then it must be Horribee's fault.
It was Horribee's fault.
Jin died, because if he hadn't been trying to kill Horribee, he wouldn't have killed Jin.
That is exactly what it is. So in the last episode, when they're fighting again, Horribee breaks down and says, and actively says, that Jin dying was all his fault. And Anato's like, "But that's okay." And he's like, "You killed him, though!" Is that what I'm watching? He says, "Oh, Jin died. Jin's death was my fault. Daybreak was my fault, which it wasn't. He had nothing to do with it whatsoever, but apparently that was his fault." And then, starts talking about all these feelings that he doesn't understand. And, all Anato says is, "That's okay."
Well, thank you very much.
Like,
For your understanding.
I know! But then I'm completely onto the last episode now, it's fine. They all just sort of, mush together. Yeah.
What do you mean by that? They all mushed together.
In my head, all of the events are just...
I thought you meant they mushed together. I was like, what? Some kind of audio thing?
Oh,
Big hug. Tentacle.
Yeah, it's Anato starts getting at Horribee for not feeling Izu's pain, because Izu was upset that Horribee hadn't recovered from the Ark fast enough. So then there's Horribee with all of these feelings that he's scared of, that he doesn't understand, and doesn't even understand what scared means. And he's blaming himself for basically everything that's happened in the entire series, whether or not he was actually there for it. It was all his fault. And then Anato's getting mad at Horribee for not sympathising with Izu, for being sad that Horribee is traumatised.
So complicated.
Yeah. Because we're not allowed to care about Horribee on a personal level. But at least, after all of that, at least it ends with Horribee and Jin smiling together and talking about how they're going to, protect Humagear now and make sure that the Ark won't rise up again and everything. So at least it ended with them being alive and happy and well. At least we have that. Like, at least we can enjoy the series knowing.
But not for long!
Yeah! Oh, when I get my green screen, I have to do one of those videos. Just explaining the entire story of Horribee. So, and everything, and they're no longer hatched by the Ark and everything is fine. But not for long! But they all lived happily ever after. But not for long! Oh, now you understand why Dad kept buying me booze on the Saturday night.
Oh God, so I bought himself some too.
Oh.
Just would have been to the football, listen to you ranting probably in the car for about 4 or 5 hours before the football match.
Well, I know the series has ended, but I can still talk about it.
I noticed. So did all the people who follow you on YouTube.
Probably don't anymore. But at least the people who watch the videos are also on my side and also vent about it.
Well, that's something.
Right, and breathe.
Get any more perverts on?
No, I don't think so. Question came up and over. Found any more perverts? In common, I do, or in general?
Hello?
Hello?
don't know whether that was the dog or the person. What's that even mean? Alright, somebody's in next door.
I think that's Declan looking after
okay,
the thing.
Yeah. Feel better for that.
I do, thank you. How do you feel?
Can I have that booze, please?
Oh, I feel really relaxed.
Yes.
Now, let's get it all out until it builds up again, and then I have to come back in and get it all out again.
Feel.
I feel calm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of the right word.
Like I said,
I don't think what the word for, it's cathartic.
it is cathartic.
It's
Yeah. I'm
catheterised. That should be the word.
Catheterised.
You're catheterised.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been catheterised. Yeah.
Oh, that is absolutely how it's been for the past year and a half now, though.
Yeah.
Is just venting about it, getting it all out, feeling calm, and then seeing Naruto again. And then it all just builds up again.
Have you thought about not watching it anymore?
But it's my second favourite series.
Well, what's your first favourite series instead?
I know, but that's sad.
Well, watch it up until the sad bit.
It's all sad.
Well, I agree, but not in the same way you mean.
Oh, as if it's not your favourite as well.
This is the only one I've watched.
Well, there you go. You watched it. All of it.
You forced me to watch it.
Did not force you to watch it. Even Dad wouldn't let us watch it by ourselves towards the end.
The sad bit.
Yeah.
One of the sad bits.
Mm.
That one with all the sweets.
Oh, yeah.
And he shouts the name of the person.
Mezul.
Yeah.
He falls asleep on the metal, doesn't he?
Oh,
I know.
I want to cry now.
See, he's all sad. I can't watch that because I don't cry.
There's loads of cakes in it.
Oh, there's cakes in it.
Mm.
Oh, I want to make a cake.
There's loads of Ankh in it.
Yeah.
I never think of Ankh Morpork.
Ankh-Morpork.
Discworld type project.
Oh. Fair enough. Right, well, I best stop the recording then.
Yeah. I thought you might have stopped it already.
No, it's just been going. Yeah, no, it caught being catheterised. And I think that's a great place to end it.
Yep.
Just giving everybody that image.